For 10 minutes, I will give you a practical so that you can do it practically. And if you continue it, you will yourself understand the practical scientific aspects of what I am telling. Not what I am telling, what Param Puja Gurudev has told me. When we say Newton's laws, I am not telling Newton laws, but I am telling what Newton told. So I am telling what Param Puja Gurudev has told. Now, the dream state. Now again and again, let me tell you, if you understand this point of my lecture, you will get what you want. I gave you the example. If you dream of becoming a driver and behave as if you become a driver. If you want to dream to become an engineer, and in the classes, what do? You try to behave as if you are an engineer, is it not? You are trained. You become an engineer. You become a doctor. So why can't you become a master of your life? But you should know how to behave. And there you get the life of a Christ or a Mohammed or the avatars or any great realized soul's life is our goal. How to imitate him. So about the dream state, again and again tell you, visualization is most important. That is what we call a meditation of your goal. You want something, you behave that you are sitting and praying to the Gayatri Mantra and she is giving you that. And don't beg it. When you want it, when you get up out of the meditation, you behave as if you have it. And you need not behave as if in the public, you behave in that room. That is where the time of meditation is given, you do for half an hour, is not just sit and sleep. You want something, is it not? Suppose you want to own a plane. I don't know what you want, but suppose you want to own a plane and aeroplane, and you want to drive it yourself. Then how do you meditate? You sit. You go into the alpha state. Remember it. The beta waves will not help. The alpha waves will have to help. And then you visualize you have a plane. And then what should you do? Those 15 minutes, you should imagine that I am entering into the plane, I am coming out of the plane, and I am taking so many friends with me. And so many friends are telling, what a beautiful plane you have. I am able to convey what you are supposed to think. That is the process of real meditation. And when you do all these things, your life becomes divine. It is no more an animal life. It becomes a divine life. And many people ask me, divine life, what do you mean about some God? He's chilling in the seventh heaven or he's in the Svarga. No, we are not talking about that God. Divine means, for example, you know the laws of electricity. And there is someone who doesn't know the laws of electricity. Who can get something from electricity? One who knows the laws of electricity or one who doesn't know the laws of electricity? Is it not? One who knows the laws of electricity can get what he wants. Then what happens? The electricity becomes a devata. Devata in Hindi means one who gives. Dene wala devata. So devata kaun, divine kaun. Who is divine? One who gives. And who gives? That energy whose laws of application you know. So that is the divine life. We are being projected, we are being pushed by nature. That is how we are evolved from a mineral to a plant to an animal to a human being. And in so many crores of years it took to evolve. Similarly, we will evolve to the divine state. Again, you remember, divine doesn't mean I am talking about God. I am talking about the laws of nature, natural energy, about which we know how to utilize it. Right?